my name is Alexis from Paramore, and I need to finish this book as soon as possible. Here's the thing, I have 6 days to read it, and sometime within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be traveling. I need to finish this before then. I can take my e-reader, I can't take library books. In this video, I'm gonna try and speed read this book and return it before the 27th. Today is the 21st. Can we do it? This is Ancillary Sword by Ann Leckie. This is the second in a sci-fi series. The first book was Ancillary Justice. For whatever reason, in this next clip, I completely forget to say that we are following Breck. So this is your fair warning that it's gonna sound kind of weird because I just forgot to start the sentence. Following Breck, who used to be a part of a starship AI controlling hundreds of human bodies at once, but now only exists in one body. Breck is hellbent on revenge in a sprawling gender-blind empire. This first book was so interesting, so enticing. It obfuscated what was happening to you until the very end, and I feel like we're still obfuscated. I don't know what the hell is happening. I like to be thrown in head first, not knowing what the fuck is happening, finding out as I go along. This is today, and we need to finish this book by this day. Can we do it? Okay, I'm about to start a reading sprint. I am on page 56. Before I start doom scrolling, I want to tell you about an idea I had. I thought it'd be fun to create a meal or sweet treat based off of something described in the books that I read. But I don't know if I want to have it as a short or in a regular YouTube video. I feel like I don't know how I would extend that in a regular YouTube video. I don't know if it would be enough for a short. Maybe I'd do a short making the food, and then I would make a video of me eating the food and explaining the significance to the books while rating the book. So if you have an opinion, you should tell me. I just realized that I said that I'm gonna doom scroll, but I film on my phone. What's actually gonna happen is that I'm gonna watch a YouTube video on my Switch, and then when I finish my YouTube video, I'm gonna read again. Just finished my last sprint of the night, and I'm eating an orange. This book is starting to get really good. I really appreciate how it just throws you in the middle of shit. I really appreciate how it has a bunch of little weird stuff and that the world feels fully fleshed out. The main character is interesting and you're just constantly in the dark figuring stuff out. I really appreciate it. So I'm on page 90. Hold on, I gotta do some calculations. So now I'm about 25% into this book. I'm gonna lay down and go the fuck to bed. Good morning, it's the next morning and I just woke up and walked my dog. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get in today because I need to go to class at 9:20 until 12:20, and then I have another class at 5:30 to 6:30. Give or take. I can't check because I film on my phone. I have classes today and then I have that little block in between. So I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna make it a priority, so I'll let you know how that goes. Good morning. I'm kind of far away from the camera, but it's what I can work with right now. I have about 30 minutes before I need to go to class. I'm kind of tired because I deep cleaned behind my stove today and I just want to sit down and edit this video so far, and I'll deal with everything else later.
Several days later.
It's technically Thursday morning right now, but I'm calling it Wednesday evening, and I haven't read a fuck thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bed until I'm at least 50% of the way through Ancillary Sword. And I don't give a fuck because my progress has been absolutely pitiful. So even she agrees with me. So I'm gonna do a reading sprint, and I'm not gonna stop until I reach 50%. Good evening. I'm now 50% into Ancillary Sword by Ann Leckie. It is 2 a.m. I'm super tired, but I'm really liking it. We are being thrust into a new planet's politics. I really like just being thrown headfirst into the politics and the magic. We're not in a fantasy book, but you know what I mean. I really like being thrown into the concepts of a new world. I like that we're coming at this from her perspective and she doesn't know what the hell is going on either. I'm just really appreciating this. I'm really liking this book. I really like Ann Leckie. so far, and I'm really excited to read another book of hers. Tomorrow, my main priority is going to be getting this book to 75%. These little tabs are pointing out when the book mentions food. I tried to mention this earlier in the video, but it didn't come out well. I've been obsessed with this concept of making food based off of books since I was reading the Lord of the Rings series, and I was looking for discussion questions to kind of help myself analyze the book a little bit better. And I came across this website that did that and provided a recipe, and I was like, wow, that is so cool that you read this book and you were thinking about like the food in it and how you could make the food from the book into the real life. That concept has always stuck with me, and I've just never really acted on it. There's a lot of stuff that could work with here. They're obsessed with tea, they like fish, they like vegetables, they like eggs. Like, all right, well, this is something we can work with. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. Let's get a change of scenery. Welcome to my living room. This is where I film most of my shorts if you are a shorts watcher. My primary goal right now is to read to 70%. The only thing that I need to do today is therapy at 2 p.m. I found the woman's website and where she posts her recipes for the books. I will link them in the description. I am very enamored with this woman, and I would really appreciate if y'all gave her support. I just wanted to do a really quick fit check. Twilight crop tee. Crop is actually a junior shirt. Men's pants that don't fit me. Chunky slides. I'm going to the beach now. Hello. I finished the book on Thursday morning, and I drove to the library and returned it at midnight, but I was so sleepy that I didn't think to film it, and also I was kind of sketched out. So let's talk about my thoughts. Ancillary Sword was different than Ancillary Justice because Ancillary Justice was all about establishing the world, our main character, her motivations, why she is the way she is, understanding what she is, what led her to this moment, and because of that, it was a lot more action-filled than Ancillary Sword. However, I did find that I preferred Ancillary Sword because it was a lot easier for me to get into Ancillary Sword than it was for me to get into Ancillary Justice. With Ancillary Justice, I had to listen to an audiobook because I could not pay attention just reading it with my eyes. There's that aspect. I really, really liked it. Did I like it more than Ancillary Justice? Marginally. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Ann Leckie did it again. Wonderful book, and I can't wait to read the third. I really like how Ann Leckie approached some topics concerning colonialism and what it means to bring civilization to a group of people that don't necessarily want to be civilized. I'm jumping in here really quickly to say that what I meant was that these people don't necessarily want to be civilized by the civilizer's standard. of civilization.
If I had my journal in front of me, I'd read a quote, but I packed it up. This is the first book I've ever read by Ann Leckie, and if all of her books are like this, like, I need to get on them stat. She might become an auto-buy author for me. I rated this book a 5 out of 5, and I highly recommend that you check out this series if you're interested in sci-fi.